I think there's a sense that the combination thereof will fill any supply gap. I think what Americans should really sit and be thankful for is the huge increase in U.S. oil production and the steady flow of exports over the past several years. We are like a firewall now against these geopolitical events that in years past, Brian, as you well know, would have raked over the oil market and sent prices sky high. I mean, these are serious supply threats out there that the market takes in stride, partly or mostly, I think, because of the position that the U.S. has achieved. Right now, too, we have a tremendous amount of spare capacity in Saudi Arabia. They could easily fill the gap with a flick of a switch.
I think the term game changer is probably overused in the media. That's a game changer. Well, this is a game changer.
Yes.
We were producing 6 million barrels of oil a day not that long ago. Now we're 12.1, 12.2 million barrels.
No, absolutely. We're a disruptor to OPEC. How about that?
Maybe we're the price maker, not the price taker.
I characterize this as not the swing producer, but as sort of the bull moose producer, in that we just produce. All right, our companies don't dial it back in reaction to price swings like the Saudis do. We just sit there and put it out and really do disrupt in that regard.
Yeah, but do we need or can we do another million barrels a day? I mean, if Venezuela goes to zero, which they could. They need people, they need food, they need power to run the oil rigs. If that goes away, they go offline. Iran goes mostly offline. We got Libya, which we haven't even talked about. They have effectively not a civil war, but they're getting very close. Can we do another million barrels a day if we needed to?
That would be a tough haul, I think, in the short term. But I think beyond that, certainly the trend continues to be higher. And with the majors now moving into the Permian, the promise of the Permian, Brian, is just off the charts. And that's why you're finally seeing activity from the ExxonMobils, the Chevrons, this deal with Anadarko, Occidental Petroleum, all in there now, Hess as well, expanding their footprint. So we couldn't do it right away, but I'll tell you something else with these various situations you just brought up. The most concerning to me now is Iran, because the hammer is really coming down on them. Yeah. And I'm not seeing the mechanisms for them to be able to outlet their oil to almost anyone, given how hard we're coming down on the payments and the exclusion.
Yeah, but they can put it on a crude oil tanker, turn off their transponder, and then sell it on the black market in non-dollars. They have to do it in non-dollars. India needs their oil. Japan needs their oil. China needs their oil.
I think it's a hell of an effort, and it's going to be the secondary sanctions on all those actors is going to put a chill. That's the development for me to watch, is losing the Iranian oil. I'll tell you, in Libya, everybody seems to be backing General Haftar there. Yep. So that could fall and be set up.
But it doesn't sound like you think prices are going to spike anytime soon. If anything, you sound kind of sanguine about prices.
I actually am, because I also think Maduro is going to be out the door here pretty soon, too, and the market's going to react negatively price-wise to that.
Go down.
Because he's finished, and he'll be out the door, I would say, within 3 months at the latest.
You believe so?
He's hanging out. He's holed up now in a military base in Venezuela. He's almost done. The military was involved in his exit almost earlier in the week, so that's going to resolve itself. The big threat to the market is going to be Iran for two reasons. A, if they are foreclosed much more than maybe we all thought even a month or two ago. Yep. And B, if they act out.